Count Corley, I suppose when we see what this bill is about, switching ARV or joining ARV to Gasworks Networks Ireland, and to give control of the pipes to one under one heading, but will there be any gas in the pipes? That's the question. And like has been said already, if there is any breakdown or if there is any shortage of supply coming from the direction that we're getting at the present time, surely it is only common sense to say that the French, the English and all mainland Europe will ensure that they have gas before they let it go west as far as Ireland. We had a golden opportunity of Shannon LNG having a terminal on the Ballylongford land bank. They have at least 100, the company that was behind this have at least 100 million invested in this worthwhile project. And then they lodged another application 2.5 years ago, and lo and behold, a minister of the government, Eamon Ryan, put in a submission against it. And I have contended last week in my leader's question. I raised this very same project issue about Shannon LNG, as well as other things concerning Kerry. That was a very unusual departure. I find that is not acceptable, or I said it is not acceptable for a minister in the government to lodge an objection to an application like this. Indeed, when one of my own family members was applying for planning permission a few years ago, I was advised by the Director of Services not to make a written submission against it or for it, and that I had to be seen to be staying away and not involved in it. Here we have the minister in the government make a submission against this application, which is undermining the energy security in our state. He already has a lot of harm done. He's closed down Bornamona in Shannon Bridge and Lanesborough, and I'm told that this year many elderly people won't even have briquettes, or even though that they were coming from Lithuania or somewhere with the last number of years, that's deemed to be illegal now, and that they won't be to be had at all for this winter. And along with the turf situation, people are still cutting turf in Kerry, and I'm very glad to say that I'm one of those people. And it has been cut in our bog since 1803 in Oireachtas in Kilgarvan by a Healy from Rae, and that's continued through the generations, including this year when Mara Healy-Rae stood the turf, footed the turf, and brought it home herself with a dumper and put it into the shed herself. And that's the truth, Count Corley, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And the same will happen next year if we live for it, and we hope we do, and the year after that. But this is the nonsense that's going on here, stopping Shannon LNG, and we had a chance of obtaining gas from the west, from South America, and from many different other sources, but that's been denied now, and energy security has been compromised in this state by this government, and we have to blame Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. I will do it again today, because like Deputy Michael Healy-Rae already said, Micheál Martin canvassed the length and breadth of North Kerry with Norma Foley, and both of them promised the people of Kerry, North Kerry, that if they returned Norma Foley to the Dáil, and if Fianna Fáil were in power, that they deliver on the Shannon LNG. A few days later, when they joined with the Greens, they signed this memorandum saying that they would not be supporting this. That's deceit of the highest honour. and it has to be recognised and called out. It's not alone the Greens, it's Fianna Fáil, and to a lesser extent in this case Fine Gael, but majorly Fianna Fáil.